Welcome to the court. It's Jester. So where we last left off, Takumi, fully committed to being a war criminal. Before, he was always a war criminal. Everyone has consistently been committing war crimes. It's just they did it in ignorance and didn't know what they were doing. But now, Takumi knows what he's doing, and he has decided to commit. Because Takumi sucks. I really hope Tsubasa leaves him for Darumi after this. Are we done with the route yet? We're 77 days in and I still miss Gaku. Where is he, game? Give me back my boy! I can't. Oh, you can't just lead up to that. No matter how hard I try, I can't forget. I killed human beings. Yeah, you've been doing that a lot. I've committed an unforgivable crime. You've been killing a lot, buddy. Unable to confront what I'd done, I was hiding from reality under the covers in my bed. How could I? Who were those people? What were they doing there? Hiding. Why were they so hostile towards us even though they were human just like us? You showed up on their planet and started killing their people to try and take their home for yourselves because you carelessly and recklessly destroyed your own home and wanted to do the exact same goddamn thing to someone else's. Why are there still people on Earth? I thought they all evacuated to the satellite. Takumi, why are you asking these dumbass questions? The bee flat out said these were the people who had not yet undergone the process to turn into what you've been fighting and killing and hunting. What the fuck are you talking about, Takumi? You know the answers. It's not that hard for you to piece it together. I swear to God, even if I hadn't played another shitty route that already gave away the big reveal in a lackluster way via Ato overhearing a conversation, I would have still known what the fuck was happening. Oh God, Takumi is Christopher Columbus. Takumi would contract an STD by fucking a llama. Or was it an alpaca? I know he got an STD from fucking some animal. I know that man committed bestiality. I know he did. Look it up. Look it up. Google, did Christopher Columbus commit bestiality? And you'll probably find something. Unless the internet lied to me. Nothing makes any sense. Nobody knows the truth. Nobody who knows the truth even tried to tell us what's going on here. But one thing's for certain. Those people, I killed them. I can still feel the weight of my sin in my palms. That was all that mattered. Enough of this. I don't want to think anymore. Oh, there is a save your progress thing right there. Okay. Takumi, I don't care about you enough as a person to care about how sad you are. Takumi, are you up? Nozomi, get the fuck out of here. Do not comfort him. He doesn't deserve it. I could swear I just heard Nozomi's voice. I thought I was hallucinating, but then I could sense someone at my bedside. The closing ceremony for round 3 just wrapped up. You saved Tsubasa. You did it, Takumi. Thank you for saving her. I saved her life. As I heard the news, a single tear trickled from my eye. Thank goodness. I managed to protect the girl I love. I really did it. Tsubasa's been in bed for a while, but I'm sure she'll be better soon. So you better get well soon too, huh? Everybody wants to see you. Nozomi being so optimistic and cheery. She must be trying to lift my spirits. But I need to face what I've done. Who was executed in round 3? Nozomi flinched after I asked in a strained voice. It was Takemaru. Oh, fuck. I guess he gave all the invaders he found over to the twins. So he ended up in last place.
Huh?
I see. That's a real Takemaru way to go out. He was always putting his friends first. He must be cursing me from the other side. He hated me so much, and I ended up forcing him into last place. No, just before he was executed, He suddenly got so calm. He said he wanted to tell you he was sorry. Sorry? To me? He gave me a letter. I'll read it to you. Takumi, I'm sorry for all the horrible shit I did to you. I just hated you so damn much. But when I thought about it with a cool head, I couldn't even remember why I felt that way about you. Maybe I was using my hatred for you to avoid confronting reality. Sorry I made you my scapegoat. I'm the only one to blame for everything. You don't gotta forgive me, but you gotta forgive Ima and Kako. Adios. That's the end of his message. Takemaru. Takemaru. Oh fuck, Takemaru's dead. No! No, 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 no! When Takemaru dies, weird sex shit happens. No! I can't go through it again. I can't fucking go through Cult of Takumi again. Fuck, Takemaru's dead, and next thing we know, Yugamu's gonna be sidling on up, going, hey, Takumi, wanna do drugs? Fuck. Fuck. We're in it, gang. It's happening again. Fuck. Why couldn't it have been, oh, I don't want Ima or Kako to die. Fuck, who could have died? Honestly, Yugamu. Let Yugamu die so we never have to worry about the sex cult happening again. He was such a good guy. I always knew that, since we'd already survived 100 days together once, but why did things have to end up this way this time? Takemaru. Takemaru. Nozomi ran her hand reassuringly over my back as I screamed my throat hoarse. Sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up. I cycled quickly between sleep and wakefulness. What I did weighed on me too heavily when I was awake, so I would retreat back to the land of sleep in search of reprieve. Oh my fucking god, Takumi, I do not care. You did the bad thing. You don't get to wallow in feeling bad about it, too. But whenever I fell asleep, I'd dream of the day I killed those people. The memory of my hands covered in their blood would return. I flew out of bed, soaked in sweat, but even awake, I was still in hell. It was agony after agony, whether I was sleeping or awake, but I didn't try to pull myself out of the cycle. I can't run away from this pain, after all. This is what just then.
Takumi, still being antisocial in there?
Evening, Takumi. The two of us decided to sneak into your room in the dead of night. I could hear Yugamu and Darumi in the darkness. The two of them sat beside my bed and launched right into some casual small talk. You were probably hoping for Tsubasa. Unfortunately, she's not feeling so well right now. The mental shock caused her to develop a fever, but she's getting better, so don't worry.
Mistress Tsubasa is getting 24-hour personalized care from me, so there's nothing to worry about at all. I dabbed every nook and cranny of Mistress Tsubasa's body with a damp cloth. The lewd sight of Mistress Tsubasa's body flushed my fever. It was crazy erotic.
Takumi, you're the only one who can protect Tsubasa from the clutches of this perverted succubus. You'd better get up before something horrible happens.
Yeah! You can just call me Darumi the the cuckold maker.
I love that I have been talking about Takumi getting cucked, and Darumi is now also talking about Takumi getting cucked. They kept directing the conversation back to me. I wanted to answer, but I desperately resisted the urge. We brought Darumi to meet Commune yesterday, but it was a total disaster. Darumi got way too excited by how cute she is.
Who could possibly keep their cool after seeing a cute little shrine maiden girl? Oh, Commune, light of my light, fire of my loins. I grabbed her and munched on those cute little ears. Even when she tried to fight me off with tears in her eyes, I munched without mercy.
Darumi was all over her, so Nozomi got jealous. Hearing them talk made me want to return to normalcy. But I can't go back. I can never go back. I took the lives of those people. I robbed them of the days that lied ahead of them. It wouldn't be fair if I just kept living a life of joy and pleasure. I can't allow it. I'm not going to get out of this bed. I'll stay here until I die. I need to wallow in the anguish of hell and die a dog's death. Oh my fucking god, Takumi, shut the fuck up. I do not care. I don't. I don't give a shit about you, Takumi. I miss Gaku. I miss him a lot, guys. After all, this is the only way I can atone. Oh, shut the fuck up. Atone. You're gonna atone. Bullshit. Okay, 20 days left and then I can have Gaku again.
You're in an awfully sorry state, Takumi.
Why the fuck is she out of the bunker? Why the fuck is she out of the bunker? If Ima or Kako see her, they're gonna kill her for points. Why the fuck is Commune out of the bunker? I heard another voice. It was Commune. Did she leave the hangar to come check on me?
Yugami told me everything. No wonder you're so worn out. You must have been quite shocked to find out the truth behind what you referred to as invaders. Shocked didn't even begin to cover it. My whole body had been turned upside down. Takumi, as you've discovered, invaders were once human. The truth of the invaders is that they are combat organisms created from wounded soldiers and veterans. I never wanted to tell you this cold, painful truth.
Huh?
So we've been fighting other humans all this time?
Yes, in a sense.
Which means the destruction on the surface isn't because of world death. It's scars left from the ravages of war. The Tokyo residential complex we'd all been living in before must have been some kind of underground shelter then. Even if it is a war, we can't kill people.
It's true that you killed people, but you could view it as an act of salvation. The people you killed were poor soldiers fated to be turned into combat organisms in the near future. You allowed them to die as humans. You freed them from their fate of being turned into monsters. That's compassion, not evil. All things are ordained by God. Our scriptures say there is no such thing as destiny.
Commune tried desperately to reason with me, to free me from my guilt. And while I appreciated the thought, I didn't want to be freed. If I let myself forget what it felt like, I'm sure I'll just end up doing it again. I just had this horrible feeling that's what would happen. So I clung to my guilty conscience and decided to rot away here. It was only right.
You're completely depressed, aren't you, Takumi?
Why the fuck is this guy here?
I
heard another voice. This time it was the sponsor.
Fair enough. I mean, you've been tainted by the act of murder. But it was splendid the way you killed them so mercilessly. The noble knight dirtying his hands to protect the one he loves. You really are quite the romantic.
So you see.
It gives me so much it gives my life so much meaning to push romantics like you to commit mortal sins. You should see the look on your face. You look like a prisoner locked up in a dungeon.
A prisoner? Well, I am a criminal, so I deserve to die a miserable death in a filthy cell. The knight awakes from his delusions of romance and confronts his crimes to discover that he is no more than a mere murderer. He must find himself hideous. He must be repulsed with himself. It must make him wish he was dead. A murderer pretending to be a knight in shining armor. That describes me perfectly. Honestly, yeah, it does. Takumi sucks. I don't regret my choice, but I wish I was dead. They're right.
Oh, I only wish I could torture you now that you're so weak and fragile. But I can't. It's against the rules for the sponsor to touch you unprovoked. Damn it, who made this ridiculous rule anyway? I want to play with you, Takumi. I guess that leaves me no choice. I'll just have to toy with your mental state.
You're an evil murderer, and you think you're better than everyone else.
That does describe Takumi perfectly, actually.
Nobody likes you, everybody hates you. Might as well go eat worms.
Yeah, again, good things. I'm really vibing with the sponsor right now. The sponsor kept childishly insulting me. Every time I fell asleep, I dreamed of the people I killed. There were ghosts glaring at me in the darkness. And when I awoke, the ghosts would vanish. In their place was endless darkness. I I'd go back to sleep, and the ghosts would hover in the air once more. I'd wake up, and they'd disappear. Every day, I repeated myself. Or maybe the night I killed them, I died with them. Takumi, Tsubasa, just break up with him. Honestly, break up with him. Dump his ass. I was on the verge of tears the moment I heard her voice. I wanted to leap out of bed and cling to her. It took everything in me not to act on an impulse. I'm sorry I wasn't here sooner. I've been in bed all this time too. I'm sorry you're in so much pain, and you shouldn't be. I'm sorry you had to do something like that because of me. I could clearly hear the sound of Tsubasa's tears hitting the floor.
Huh?
It's okay. I'm the one who did it. And when someone does something wrong, they need to suffer for it. No, you didn't do anything wrong, Takumi. The ones we really should be blaming are the people who put us in this horrible situation to begin with. We just got dragged here all of a sudden and forced to fight these enemies we didn't know anything about. And then this killing game started. It's all so confusing. You didn't do anything wrong. 2 teardrops fell onto my cheek. The girl I love is crying. I want to comfort her, but I can't touch her. My hands are too dirty. No, Tsubasa. There's no point trying to rationalize it. I can't run away from what I did. My hands tell the story. They're covered in blood. Blood that will never wash away. It wasn't about words or reason. My hands gave it away. They branded me as a criminal. Don't worry about me anymore. I'm evil. I don't belong with you guys. Yeah. I wanted to get Tsubasa as far away from me as soon as possible. I didn't want to sully her with all the sin and death I brought with me. Yeah, honestly, same. Get her out of here. She's a nice girl. But she never made any attempt to leave my side. Fine. If you think you're a criminal, so be it. Takumi the criminal. I'm fine with this new label of yours. So at least hear what I have to say about our future. Our future? I talked with Yugami and Darumi earlier. We're never going to be able to go back to how it was before. Yugami made Kiyoshika drink poison. Darumi killed Haruko. Even if we tried to live like normal in the complex, I think we'd suffer trying to readjust to peaceful lives. She's right. We've strayed a long way from the lives we used to live. I couldn't face Mom or Dad. I couldn't go back to that life. Not that I even planned on trying. But Tsubasa, you're still clean. You can still go back. She kind of left Darumi and Haruko to die because she didn't join in on that fight, so... Listen to me, Takumi. We'll live together as roommates when we get to the artificial satellite. Roommates? Oh, this is a polycule. We'll rent out some cheap little detached home, and all 4 of us criminals can live together in poverty. It might be hard for us to reintegrate into society when we get back from the war, but at least when we go home, we'll have the friends who went through it with us. I'm sure we can overcome anything so long as we're together. Tsubasa's voice was as lively as she described our future together. We'll get part-time jobs so we can afford food and pay the bills. I need to start researching some cheap but tasty recipes right away. Oh, and we should get some cheap appliances from secondhand shops. Even total junk is no problem because I can fix it. Tsubasa, what are you? We'll be busy on weekdays, so we might not even get to see each other. But we can make up for it by making sure we take weekends off together. We can rent some cheap DVDs and have an all-day watch party. That very moment, I could clearly envision the life Tsubasa was describing. It was so vivid, almost like I could reach out and grab it.
I bet Darumi won't want to watch anything except B-grade horror movies. She and Yugami will love it. We're gonna feel left out. But we'll still watch all of them to the end. Doesn't take much to convince us, huh? After we're done, we'll all clean up the popcorn Darumi threw all over the place. We'll all sigh and laugh as we sweep. You'll say, "You made us waste our day off watching these garbage movies." And I'll say, "But I kind of enjoyed it."
An overwhelming feeling welled up as I played out the scene in my head. This feeling rising up inside of me. It was longing. I wanted this future. I wanted it so bad it hurt. No, no, no. I can't start dreaming about the future. I can't let myself have a future after taking so many lives. It's not right. Go away. Go away. I frantically repeated these words in my head. Demons aren't allowed to dream about happy endings. There was a warm sensation on my lips. Tsubasa's lips rested neatly atop mine. Her breath, her warmth, her hopes, her life, I felt all of it in my soul.
I just took half of your sins, Takumi. Guess that makes me a criminal too. And in exchange, I gave you half of my life.
The moment I heard those words, I truly felt like I'd been reborn. There was a faint warmth in my chest.
It's okay. You can make things right. I know you're a kind person, Takumi. So please, make my dream come true. Let's all be roommates.
After giving me another kiss on the cheeks, he suddenly jolted back.
Yeah.
I did it again. I kissed two people practically back to back. Am I just easy? A little, yeah. Anyway, Takumi, get well soon. I'm out of here. Tsubasa rushed out the door. The sound of her briskly shutting it behind her echoed in the room. The moment I heard that sound...
Huh?
I'd unconsciously risen to my feet. My body was moving. My heart was telling me I wanted to live. It wasn't as if I'd never lost the will to keep going in the first place. I had felt almost as if I wasn't myself. Right, I guess I'm half Tsubasa now. Tsubasa had breathed half of her life into me. She'd taken away half of my sin, which meant...
Okay, Tsubasa. Let's do this.
And I'm the most horrible person to ever exist. A complete villain who kills people. Scum that doesn't deserve to live. Trash, the Grim Reaper, a demon. But that's exactly why I have to fight for my friends. I'll use these filthy hands to cradle Tsubasa's beautiful dream and keep it safe. And in order to do that...
I'm gonna finish this invader hunt, once and for all.
Sorry for worrying you guys, but I'm fine now. The next morning, back on my feet, I called everyone to the hangar and apologized for being in bed for so long. Takumi, thank goodness you're okay. You were so sad. There. I'll make you some porridge with eggs later, okay? No thanks on the porridge. I get the feeling the zombie's been turning more and more sisterly ever since she started looking after Commune. Jerome, Yugamu, you came to visit me a lot. Thanks for cheering me up.
Too bad you didn't die so I can have Mistress Tsubasa all to myself.
You look so adorable in your catatonic state. I wanted to immortalize you in wax and use you to decorate my room. Hey, stop saying scary things or no dessert. Seriously, stop with the big sister act.
Maybe everyone looks like Commune to her now.
I wanted to thank Commune too, but there was no sign of her. Maybe she was working on the escape pod. And last, but far from the least, Tsubasa. She awkwardly averted her eyes. I guess she must be feeling embarrassed about what happened. I decided I would talk to her about it later, then look to Yugamu. He urged me to keep talking with his eyes. Takumi, sorry to do this when you're just getting back, but we need to discuss what happens next right away. If we take too long, round 4 will start. Round 4 will last from day 86 until day 100. Right now is our break. There's no way we're going to do this a 4th time. Absolutely not. We're all in agreement then. We're not participating in this invader hunt again. But if we want to leave the game, we're going to need to procure fuel for the escape pod somehow. Fuel? As in a large amount of cryptoglobin? Commune said before that she'd need Cryptoglobin from the strongest class of commanders. Strongest class of commanders. That Dal Shah surely fits the bill. If we can beat him and take his Cryptoglobin, we'll definitely be able to launch the escape pod. But he was insanely strong. Her attacks didn't do anything to him. I have PTSD from almost getting killed by him.
Are you alright, Mistress Tsubasa? If you need somewhere to puke, aim for my face!
Ah.
I can relate to your nausea. Dal Shah is beyond powerful. How is it fair that his defense is enough to nullify every attack? He's the only one we just can't beat. Alone, that is. Alone? I wondered what he was implying, and just then...
Please, allow me to handle Dal Shah.
When did you get here?
Oh my god, the jailbreak Shine Maiden! It's so cute when you just show up like that. My sister's the cutest girl in the cosmos.
True enough, but more importantly... Commune, do you know anything about Dal Shah?
Dal Shah is one of the most renowned warriors in all of history. Naturally, word of his abilities spread throughout the land.
Then do you know how we can get through those impossible defenses of his? Dal Shah, he's permanently cloaked in the mist of divine blood, Cryptoglobin. The blood he expels is the true form of his impenetrable defense. In order to damage him, you must first destroy his cloak of Cryptoglobin. Destroy it? How do we do that?
It's quite simple. Use poison. Pure divine blood is weak only to poison, even more so when it's exposed like that.
So we need a poison that works on Cryptoglobin. We'd better figure that out, huh? Wait, hold on. I could swear we already... The Cryptoglobin they absorb courses through their bodies, so I simply need to develop a poison that acts on Cryptoglobin. Hey, Yugamu. You made a poison that works on Cryptoglobin when you killed the previous sponsor, right? Could we use that to beat Dal Shah? Yes, I was thinking the same thing. I've already given Commune the poison I made.
Yugamu's poison is quite well made. After I make a few improvements to it, it'll be able to break through Dal Shah's impenetrable defenses.
Things were moving smoothly and quickly. If we keep this momentum going, we'll be able to take down Dal Shah and get his Cryptoglobin. But don't celebrate just yet. We have another foe who's a far bigger nuisance. Let me guess, the sponsor. I can't get a read on them at all. It's highly likely that they'll insert themselves in our battle with Dal Shah. They might even have a more evil trick in store for us. Knowing them, they definitely do. Maybe we should take out the sponsor first?
I want to kill Dal Shah first. If we keep letting Grandpa wander around the old folks' home, it's not going to be pretty.
In short, we have two options right now. Target Dal Shah or target the sponsor. And making that decision falls to me as team leader, I suppose. It so pains me to force you to make a decision while you're convalescing, but I would prefer it if our leader chose our course of action. Whatever you choose, we'll see it through to the end. Do we take care of Dal Shah as soon as possible, or do we take out the sponsor first? If we get Dal Shah's Cryptoglobin, we can escape, but it's entirely possible the sponsor will throw something at us to stop us. Maybe we should start with the sponsor then? But I really would rather avoid a direct confrontation with them. We already know how to deal with Dal Shah, but we don't even know who or what the sponsor really is. Dal Shah or the sponsor? I have to make a choice. What am I going to do here? I'm gonna flip a coin. Fuck it. Sponsor. I still want to defeat the sponsor. They're the embodiment of evil. Unless we eradicate them from this world, they'll come back to haunt us again and again. I fell for their ruse and became a murderer. I can't let anyone else make the same mistake. I totally agree with Takumi. I'll never forgive the sponsor for toying with us and exploiting our kindness. Never! Nobody gets away with harming my dear Takumi. My dear Takumi. Is there something we should know? That was a joke! Just a joke! There's nothing going on between Takumi and me. Nothing at all, right? Right, Takumi? Yeah. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Like, not even a teensy little thing? Cross your hearts and hope to die. What sort of follow-up question is that? I already said it was nothing. Although, I mean, if we're getting technical, there is this one thing. Why are you telling them about that? It just slipped out. Blow up and die, you dumb normies. Only Takumi, though. What is happening? Why are Tsubasa and Takumi fighting all of a sudden? This is more an expression of love. You'll understand when you're older. Stop it. We have better things to do than tease me right now. I think we should be talking about this even more. We all want to see you happy, Takumi. What? See me happy? You've been suffering all this time because you took on the toughest role among us. So when we see you happy, it gives us a sense of a relief. Basically, we wish for your happiness as much as you wish for ours. Didn't you know? We were heartbroken for all those days because you were out of commission. We'll fight the sponsor for daring to inflict so much pain on you just for kicks.
Because making you happy is the only reason we're even fighting.
In that moment, I knew in my heart that we could beat the sponsor. With friends like this behind me, I could overcome any cunning or intrigue the sponsor threw at me. This time, we'll succeed. The sponsor is going down. We all exchanged glances and nodded. I vowed to myself that we would defeat the sponsor. Okay, we need to firm up our strategy. If you'll all kindly accompany me to the biolab. Why the biolab? There's something I need to show everyone. Something critical to our plan and beating the sponsor. Yugamu led us all to the biolab. Here you go. Take a look at these. Yugamu retrieved some things from the shelf and laid them out on the desk. What the fuck? Is that a finger? Oh, and that's an eyeball. Oh, what the fuck, Yugamu? These are dismembered parts of a dead body. Yes, indeed. I went around collecting them from all over the schoolyard while we were on our little break. A dismembered body in the schoolyard? Whose is it? There's no mistaking it. These are body parts of the first sponsor, the one who self-destructed on the last day of the second round. They blew themselves up to hide their identity after they realized the poison was lethal. That must be why some of these body parts are charred. Anyway, I analyzed an assorted remains the other day. I discovered something very intriguing. This body had already been dead for several years. Years? But the sponsor only self-destructed 20 or so days ago. I was surprised too. I convinced myself I must have made a mistake. So I checked again and again, but the result was always the same. Every corpse had been dead for at least a few months, sometimes years. So my final conclusion was this. The sponsor's true identity was a dead body. Dead body? You mean they were a zombie? Think about it. Doesn't it make a lot of what we knew about them make sense? They didn't need to eat or sleep. They kept coming back, even when we killed them. That's like the textbook definition of a zombie. I don't know. It sounds too outrageous to me. You think it's impossible, right? But how many impossible things have we already witnessed since coming to this academy? There's probably an actual person controlling these dead bodies using hemoanima. That would explain why the sponsor had so many bodies at their disposal. They were all corpse puppets. And they could grab as many dead bodies as they wanted from a cemetery or something. That's what the first sponsor really was. An army of dead bodies. The idea also could explain why they organized the invader hunt in the first place.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Huh?
By making us slaughter invaders by the dozens, the sponsor would get their prime pick of dead bodies. Then they could create as many spares as they wanted. They were powering themselves up by making us create dead bodies for them? Exactly. To the sponsor, we were just corpse-churning contractors. That's why the rules of the hunt are fairly lenient towards players. It was to set up in such a way to ensure the sponsor wouldn't lose too many of their contractors all at once.
Only executing one player per round did seem kind of half-assed to me.
And the duration of each round suddenly went up to 15 days, slowing down the pace of the executions. The point distribution system was to help us stay alive for longer as well. Because of that, we were able to hunt together in teams. All so that we could create as many dead bodies as possible.
Oh.
We've been dancing to that zombie's morbid tune, and it irks the hell out of me. Do you think the second sponsor's also a corpse puppet? Odds are deathly high. They claim to be the sponsor's successor, but they're likely just one of the many corpses the first sponsor still has at their disposal. This is mind-boggling. The sponsor's been using us all this time to create dead bodies that they then turn into zombies? But wait. A blood-curdling possibility suddenly flashed across my mind. If the sponsor could control dead bodies, Yugamu, if the sponsor's abilities control corpses, could they use our friends' bodies as well? Well, you guys never did bother to bury Gaku. What if they raid Kyoshika's grave or steal Kurara's body? Gaku and Eito's bodies are in danger as well. We've left them in the morgue. Yeah, you guys never fucking bothered to bury Gaku. You all fucking suck. The sponsor could have easily stolen them from under our noses. That's just inhuman. Using their bodies even after they've died. Let's go check the graves and morgue immediately. We need to make sure the bodies are all accounted for. We all turned at once and started to dash out of the lab when... Whoa, chill out, guys. Yugamu stopped us, his arms outstretched across the door. I've already secured our friends' remains. Secured them where? In their own dignified coffins, in my room. Since we're on the subject, come pay your respects. You know, at least Gaku's finally in a coffin. We hesitantly headed to Yugamu's room. Inside we saw... Yugamu's room was packed from wall to wall with coffins. It looked more like a morgue than a bedroom now.
Where's your furniture? Your bed?
Have you just been sleeping curled up in a ball on the floor next to a coffin?
I dismembered and disposed of them. I figured these guys' eternal sleep was more important than mine, you know?
Thank you, Yugamu, for protecting their bodies all by yourself. I'm so glad they're safe.
Yeah. You did great. Once the invader hunt is over, we'll give them a proper reburial.
Yugamu, what are those things on top of the coffins?
The bombs from inside their bodies. I surgically removed them when I brought them here. It didn't feel right to leave something so sickening inside them, even in death, you know?
Yugamu.
I could feel my tears welling up at Yugamu's kind consideration. He was probably more repulsed by the bombs than ever, having been blown up by one himself the other day. We all stood before the coffins to pay our respects before leaving Yugamu's room. The moment we stepped outside of Yugamu's room onto the rooftop, we heard an unexpected voice. Hey, do you guys have a minute? Long time no see, everyone. Ima and Kako. Well, you two are unusual sights around here. To what do we owe the honor? I could already feel the tension rising. We exchanged knowing glances and prepared ourselves to fight if we needed to. Nobody could tell what these two were thinking. They even injured Nozomi during the Eva incident before. No need to be so wary. We're here to offer you our unconditional surrender.
Right, like a white flag.
Kako raised both hands as a sign of surrender. So you're not going to antagonize us anymore? I mean, it's not like we can beat you guys, right? And now Takamaru is dead. There's really no point in competing against you the way things are right now. In fact, we were hoping you could join us. It sounds like a good deal for you. After all those terrible things you said to Takumi. I'm not expecting you to welcome us for free, of course. I come bearing a gift. What kind of gift? My life. I'll stay in last place all throughout the next round and die. In exchange, I ask you that you keep my dear sister safe when I'm gone. What? Brother dearest, what are you talking about? I'll even let you lock me in that cage in the courtyard if you doubt my sincerity. Then I'll die in the same cage Eva once occupied. Poetic justice for my attempted murder of her, don't you think? Ima. Brother dearest, no! How could I live without you? Come now, sister dearest. This is the way it should be.
It's an unspoken rule that an older brother takes the place of his sister when she faces certain death.
Ima's words made me remember what Eva said, just before she died.
To earn my title as mother, there's something I must do. I must teach Nozomi the meaning of true love and the strength of a real parent who never sacrifices her children to benefit herself.
A loving heart that moves someone to give their life to protect another, completely contrary to what the killing game stood for. And that was why... It's fine. You can both join our team. Really? Yeah, Takamaru asked me to forgive you two anyway. I'm so grateful, Mr. Sumino. I will die as promised, so please take care of my dear... On one condition. Ima, you are prohibited from dying. You need to survive too. What? Hold on. Mr. Sumino, if I survive, someone else has to die. No, nobody has to die. We're going to put an end to this game. Don't worry. As long as we remain united, the sponsor will be no match for us. Seems like someone's developed a killer new attitude since we saw him last, but that's how our leaders should be. I feel like we're letting these two off too easy, but I'm good if Takumi is. Ima, Kako, let's put our past behind us and work together for the future.
Gross. I usually can't stand cringy stuff like this, but I'll let this one slide. It'll be a change from all that awkwardness at least.
To be fair to the others, we all fell for the sponsor's ploy to divide and conquer. Now we're finally united as one again. The pride of the Special Defense Unit is at stake. Let's take down that sponsor. Our newfound unity made them all the more determined to fight against our enemy. We'd carry on the will of those who had passed before us and do what needed to be done.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 84th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be right back.
Okay. Alright, let's get this meeting started. Needless to say, we're here to discuss how to bring down the sponsor once and for all. I shot Yugami with glance and he took over. To beat the sponsor, we'll first have to deal with the 3 deadly weapons they wield. First of all, their suit. As you all know by now, it has the ability to negate chemoanima-based attacks. None of our superhuman attacks will even scratch it.
Technology that nullifies the power of divine blood? The inventor must be a real wizard.
But it's crazy weak against physical attacks. Anyone can destroy it with a regular weapon. Yeah, we broke through it before with a simple crossbow. It's not all that tough. We shot holes in the first sponsor's suit some 50 nights ago. But damaging it wasn't the real problem. The sponsor has 2 other weapons at their disposal. The bees are especially lethal. If we so much as touch the sponsor, they'll swarm around and attack us. Just like when they killed the others by sucking their blood dry. Mr. Yakushiji was killed by those accursed bugs, too. Why are those bees still in the school after the change of sponsors? Likely because they aren't servants to a specific sponsor. They serve the invader hunt itself. So long as the game continues, we'll have to live in fear of these bees. It's not like the bees are invincible, though. Remember, we also have one of the sponsor's suits. The bees can't touch anyone who's wearing it. But here comes our biggest problem. The sponsor's 3rd weapon. A deadly new weapon they've somehow gotten their hands on. The detonator for the bombs inside us.
Being held back by bombs in our body is such a killing game cliche at this point. It's starting to feel like deja vu.
There's no button for Nozomi. Nozomi doesn't have a bomb in her. There were 7 buttons on that controller. Each button had an image of one of us on it. They probably did that so we wouldn't accidentally press the wrong button in the heat of the moment. It ensures the right person gets taken out before the attack on the sponsor. This 3rd weapon may be the worst of all. With that around, we can't even get close. Hey, I know. What if I attack the sponsor while wearing the suit?
Nozomi, what is this nonsense? Are you still trying to die?
No, this isn't a suicide mission. In fact, I think the odds are in my favor. Think about it. There's no one better than me to do the job because I don't have a bomb in my body. Oh, right. You're not an official member, so... Nozomi came to the academy of her own free will. She basically snuck in without even the people in charge noticing. Unlike us, she hadn't had a bomb implanted in her while she was unconscious. Even so, it was a good idea to put Nozomi... Was it a good idea to put Nozomi in such great danger? Even if we did beat the sponsor by risking her life. I'd say building a strategy around Nozomi is feasible. It negates one of the sponsor's weapons. That's big. So I can do it? But even if we risked your life to beat the sponsor, would that really end the game? Beat the sponsor, beat the game. Oh no, the sponsor's actually still alive. That's been the flow of events so far.
Right. Another successor might show up.
They've got an army of zombies after all. Creating successors out of dead bodies is too freaky, even for me. But didn't the sponsor mention they only have one body right now?
There's only one of me. I'm not talented enough to control more than but one body.
Obviously that was a lie. Why would they show their hands so easily? We should assume the sponsor still has multiple bodies. It's pointless to kill just the one we can see. So how about if we find and kill the person controlling them? There being one person in control was just a theory. Even if I was right, where would this person be? How could we find them?
The sponsor's like a roach that can't get squished.
Tsubasa suddenly raised her voice in frustration. They should just drop dead already. Why won't this game end? Why won't this route end so I can have Gaku again? I miss him.
Don't be sad, Mr. Tsubasa. It's basically stylistic form for killing games to drag on and on. stylistic form? Ever noticed how killing games in movies or comics never seem to end once they get started? The players exploit a loophole and think they've won, only to find themselves at the start of another game. They beat the mastermind and think it's finally over, only for the true mastermind to show up. It sounds like you were describing the invader hunt.
Huh.
Yeah, because so far as killing game goes, this hunt's about as cliche as they come. I mean, have you seen the rules?
There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. I bet the sponsor's hoping it'll drag on forever. Oh, just knock me out now.
I prefer killing games that start and end with a bang. Oh, my recent recs include... Jeremy proceeded to go on a tangent about killing game reviews and theories, but I already tuned out by then. There was something she said earlier that I couldn't get out of my mind. There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. She was right. There was nothing in the rules about us winning. For some odd reason, that statement stuck in my mind, even though I couldn't figure out for the life of me why it seemed so important. Takumi, are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just thinking about something. I ignored the odd sensation and focused on continuing the discussion. Let's put our heads together to come up with a way to beat the sponsor and prevent another one from showing up. We talked over different ideas right until nighttime, but still couldn't come up with anything viable.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Our break time ends tomorrow. The 4th round would start in 2 days. I didn't want to play this game anymore. I'd been hoping we could take out the sponsor before it started, but getting flustered now solves nothing. I should just go to bed. I slipped into bed and lay down with every intention of sleeping. But it was not to be. My mind was still actively thinking about Jerumi's words from this afternoon, and sleep had all but fled from me.
There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. I bet the sponsor's hoping it'll drag on forever. Oh, just knock me out now.
I didn't know why I was so hung up on that one point, and I still couldn't find an answer no matter how hard I thought about it. Eventually, I finally started drifting off. But I fell asleep with the lights on. My sleep was shallow that night, but I did dream. In those dreams, I relived the events that had occurred ever since the sponsor showed up. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. The forceful ending of the game was one thing that could be constructed as a player victory. Maybe that was why I got so hung up on what Jeremy said, because a player victory condition actually did exist. The next scene to flash across my mind was Yugamo being blown up by the second sponsor. The invader hunt didn't end then, even though they'd murdered a player. That was because Yugami attacked the sponsor first, so punishing him for that was considered just cause. The current sponsor carried that terrible remote control capable of blowing us up everywhere they went. The scene changed, and I saw the bodies of our friends that Yugami had secured. The bombs on top of the coffins. Yugami had surgically removed them post-mortem. He was blown up by one himself. He must have abhorred their very existence. This terrifying weapon was tucked away in the bodies of all my friends.
It's an unspoken rule that an older brother takes the place of his sister when she faces certain death.
Next, the memory of Imo and Kako asking to join our team surfaced in my mind. Imo declared that he would die on behalf of Kako. His determination touched me. Just then, I sat up in bed, suddenly wide awake.
Huh?
I found it. I found it. I had an epiphany while sifting through these memories in my dreams. I found a way to end this game. I ran out of my room and went to wake Yugami and Darumi. What is it, Takumi? It's the dead of night, you know.
Yeah, what do you want? I was just about to go visit Mistress Tsubasa in her room.
Listen, guys, I finally found it. I found a way to end the invader hunt. You mean you found a way to definitely kill the sponsor? No, we're not going to kill the sponsor. We're going to end the game.
Huh? What now? Is there any difference?
As different as chalk and cheese. Conflating the two was our first mistake. I shared my new strategy with my friends. Their reaction... That does sound like it could be worth a try.
But it's Yugamu's handiwork that'll make or break the whole thing. You sure it's gonna work?
I'm sure. He's already taken out the 6 of those things. You can probably do it blindfolded right now. I've never done it on a living patient before, okay? Don't come crying to me if I end up killing you instead. It doesn't matter. If we can keep coming back with the Revive-O-Matic until you get it right. You're making this sound like some peaceful picnic. Well, I'll give it a try. It's the job of a leader's aide to pander to his every woman fancy after all. We don't have much time, so let's start right away. I need you two to come with me to the biolab. We quietly and stealthily made our way to the biolab, taking care not to be discovered by the sponsor. Take off your clothes and lie down on the table over there. Jeremy and I complied with Yugamu's instructions, stripping down with our backs to each other.
I have to let 2 boys see me naked? Gross. I might as well go the whole 9 yards and start making the L face now.
Come on, this is an emergency. It's not like we've got any ulterior motives.
So says the pervert, trying to sneak glances at my boobs.
I'm gonna tell Mistress Tsubasa about this.
I wasn't looking. I didn't see anything. You ready? Then let's do this. Oh, but first, some anesthetic. Yugamu poked a syringe into my neck as I lay on the table. There was a sharp, prickling pain for a moment, and then my vision turned blurry. I began to feel lightheaded, and...
You did it, Yugamu. You did it.
Holy fucking shit.
Great! Now I'm damaged goods. On the bright side, this scar makes it look like I was in an epic sword fight or something. A scar on the back would have been a swordsman's shame.
Oh, I get that reference. Love that Jerumi's also a One Piece fan.
Removing that thing from a living body was certainly different. I was out of my element. Anyway, better put your clothes on. The opening ceremony for the 4th round is about to begin.
We quickly got dressed, hiding the large scars on our chest under our clothes. And then...
Good morning, people of Last Defense Academy.
The 4th round of the invader hunt will now begin. Gather at the Leisure Lounge so I can explain the rules.
This is it. It's do or die time.
Yugamu and I'll go ahead and tell the others about the plan. Come and join us when you're ready, Takumi.
Yeah, I'll be right there. After parting ways with Jerumi and Yugamu, I went back to my room and got changed. Once that was done... we all dashed to the Leisure Lounge. It was time for our showdown.
Finally. Although, what's with that getup of yours?
The sponsor seemed a little confused by my appearance. It was only natural since I was wearing the same thing they were. I stood before them in the suit Haruko had retrieved at the cost of her life. Takumi, why are you dressed like that? What's going on, Takumi? Everyone else looked equally confused. That was the act they were supposed to be putting on.
I smell a big fat rat. Is this your version of a taunt? Coming here in the suit can only mean one thing, am I right?
That depends on your response. I answered the sponsor in a calm, quiet voice. One question for you, sponsor. You've been hounding and pestering me ever since you showed up. Why?
I thought I told you before. It's because you're the most entertaining one here. You're such a little goody-goody, which also makes you capable of the cruelest decisions. A pair of goody two-shoes would happily step into the most disgusting puddle of filth to protect someone if they could. I just know you would provide top-class entertainment if I pushed you into a corner, and that's exactly what you did. Are your hands still stained with the blood of those people you murdered in cold blood, serial killer Takumi?
The sponsor's jarring laugh echoed throughout the room. Okay, now's the perfect time to act angry. I'm glad you were so entertained, and I hope you're ready for more. Let's see how funny you find this. Wait, Mr. Sumino, what are you thinking? That's against the rules!
Down, Takumi, down! You can't be serious about this!
Don't do it, Takumi! Everyone tried to stop me, of course. This was all part of the act, too. We needed to make it seem like I was acting on my own, totally independent from the others. This was the scene we were trying to present to the bees hovering above. Let's go. I've made up my mind. I have to do this. I shook off the pleas of the others. The sponsor has to pay for what they did. For making me kill other humans. I charged at the sponsor full speed, a knife in my hand. The bees swooped towards me with a familiar cacophony of beating wings. Obviously, they meant to suck the blood of the rule breaker dry. But their stingers couldn't penetrate the suit I was wearing. I raised the knife. The suit could repel any cryptoglobin-based attacks, but was weak against physical ones. Even a knife would be able to break through it.
You really didn't think this through, Takumi. Have you forgotten my other weapon?
The sponsor took out their remote control.
Sheesh! I was hoping you could entertain me for a while more before you broke. Alas, all good things must come to an end. So long, Takumi. Let's play again in our next lives.
The sponsor pressed the detonator button for the bomb in my body. But I wasn't the one who got blown up.
Takumi!
Instead, it was Darumi. Darumi and I will exchange the bombs in our bodies. When I violate the rules, the sponsor will press the button for my bomb. But when they do that, the one who actually explodes will be Darumi, who hasn't broken any rules at all. Right. That will fulfill the victory condition of this game. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. That's how we'll win. Will the sponsor really honor that rule, though? They could just change it on the spot. Between the two of them, the sponsors have tampered with the rules of the hunt plenty already. That's true. The rules seem more like guidelines than anything, but I have a feeling this one is set in stone. When I was laid up in bed before, the sponsor came to my room. I wish I could torture you myself, but alas, that would be against the rules. They sounded genuinely sad when they said that. So this is a rule not even the sponsor, with all their authority, can change. I think so. The moment they blow up Darumi instead of me, something will happen. I didn't know how, but the sponsor would be heavily punished. That would give us the opportunity we need to beat them.
Hold up. You're talking about it like it's a given. I'll get blown in between your plays. Why's it gotta be me? It doesn't matter who does it, right? Couldn't you use Ema or one of those other guys?
Hey!
No, you have to be the one. It absolutely has to be you, I've decided.
And why is that?
Because you got to kiss Tsubasa before me.
So it's just a personal grudge? You're the normie who needs to blow up and die.
What do you care? We'll bring you back with a Revive-O-Matic right away.
Of course I care. This mouth that kissed Lady Tsubasa's delicate lips will be destroyed.
Good, you homewrecker. Those lips are mine. Oh, what the fuck, Takumi? You're killing me, Takumi, but in a good way. That's the sort of high-handedness I expected from a successful leader. Once I ascertained the bomb had gone off, I took off the suit and stormed toward the sponsor. That was against the rules. You broke the rules, sponsor. Blowing up Darumi when she didn't do anything at all? That's a grave violation.
You killed Miss Amina. Yeah, give her back to us.
Huh?
What the? You're back already? For a while, the sponsor said nothing as we surrounded and hurled accusations at them.
You really had me fooled.
Eventually, they let out a subdued sigh.
Darn it, I totally miscalculated. You switched the bombs in your bodies, huh? When I pressed the detonator, I ended up hurting Darumi without just cause. You're right, I've broken the rules of the game.
So you see,
Therefore,
I officially surrender.
That's it? No mortified denials, sloppy excuses, death pleas, nothing at all?
Huh?
I thought you'd bring out at least one last desperate gambit.
what am I supposed to do? Have you seen the state of my unbeatable weapons? We followed the sponsor's glance to the ceiling.
Huh?
Oh shit, all the bees are dead.
The bees are falling.
Are they dead?
Those bees are like embodiments of the game itself. Since the game's over now, of course they're going to die too.
One after another, the bees dropped to the ground. Finally, the last one fell, and they were all dead.
See? I have nothing to fight with now. Feel free to do whatever you want to me.
You're definitely not getting off easily, but before that, show us your true face and tell us who you really are.
It must be a zombie, right?
Or a monster that looks even more hideous. I'm going to take your suit off now. Resist and you die, understand?
What's the point in resisting now? Go ahead.
Yugamu quickly and skillfully started removing the suit from the sponsor's body. Soon, we would see the face of the person who'd been tormenting us for days on end. Open sesame! Yugamu tore the suit and helmet off to the sponsor in one breath. What? Everyone was dumbfounded by the face that had been hiding beneath the suit. I couldn't believe it. It was him all this time? But how was it possible? It was fucking Eito! Eito, you're still alive? It was fucking Eito! It's always fucking Eito.
Hello, Takumi. Guess my secret's out. I was really hoping I could play the sponsor for a little while more.
How many times do we have to kill Eito before he stays fucking dead? No way! Eito!
Huh?
Don't tell me you're a zombie. Did his dead body revive somehow? No, his body is still secured in my room. He couldn't have come back from the dead. Then this is someone else disguised as Eito. I couldn't believe Eito Asuki was standing before us again, but there was no mistaking his malicious presence. You're really the real Eito? It's been a while since we spoke face to face like this, hasn't it, Takumi? I am indeed Eito Asuki, in the flesh. Not the Eito you know, though. I've come from another slightly different world. Oh fucking god, can Eito fucking time travel too? My thoughts were thrown into confusion. How could Eito still be alive? How did he become the sponsor? And the second sponsor, how was he connected to the first? You look completely flabbergasted. Wouldn't you like to know who I really am? That goes without saying. Spit it out already.
You have no right to remain silent. Just what kind of alternate universe did you come from?
Why did you make Takumi do that to those people in the mansion? Because he hates him. We surrounded Eito and bombarded him with questions. Calm down, everyone. Don't worry. I'll tell you everything. I was surprised. He actually promised to answer our questions without leaving us hanging, except I just have one condition. What is it? I'll only answer questions from Takumi, and we have to be alone. No answers if anyone else is there. What? Why do I have to be stuck somewhere alone with you? Is that a no? Do you really want to turn down this offer? It's the biggest chance you have to get information out of me, team leader. You've got a lot of nerve. We could always squeeze that information out of you through my various torture techniques. You're not much of a professional assassin if you can't tell torture won't work on someone like me, Yugamu. I've already made up my mind. I'll only talk when I'm alone with Takumi. This is a trap. You're still trying to toy with me at this stage? Why are you so obsessed with Takumi anyway? Takumi's the one obsessed with Eito! Why wouldn't I be mean to him, after all? You're the version of you that killed me, aren't you? I did kill Eito. Or so I thought. How could he be standing before me again now? So this is all about revenge? You even became the sponsor of the killing game too. Not really, but I just couldn't get over it, you know? You offed the other me like you were stamping out a pest to be exterminated, looking oh so righteous while you were at it. I wanted to make sure you came to terms with your true vile nature. Then you never feel inclined to act self-righteous again. I gotta be real, every time Eito does fucked up shit, I'm kind of always on his side. How does it feel to be an even worse serial killer than me, Takumi? Just for that? You made me kill those people just for that? Fuck yeah, I'm with Eito. I'm fucking like, yeah, go Eito. And now that expression better suited to a disgusting creature like you. Are you in utter anguish yet? I took over the killing game from the previous sponsor so I could see you looking tortured by guilt and desperation. The game may be over, but my fun has only just begun. Because now it's your responsibility to interrogate me. I wanted to kill Eito again, right then and there, to avenge my friends who died in the game. But I knew I couldn't. We needed the information he had.
Meh. It's starting to smell more and more like the multiverse theory's true. This Eito came from another timeline, right?
Huh?
Does that mean he knows how to travel between timelines?
Oh.
Can we see Takamaru alive again if we go to another timeline?
If this Eito really did come from a different timeline, the information he held was priceless. We could solve our most immediate problems by learning how to travel between timelines from him. We wouldn't have to fight Dalshaw or struggle to get escape pods started up. Nobody else needed to die. But to get that information...
Shall we have a little chat, Takumi? You have to tell me what I want to know first. Like the sensation you felt when you killed those people. The feeling of bathing in the warm blood of your victims. The squelching sound was so nice and satisfying, wasn't it?
In that moment, the faces of those people suddenly surfaced in my mind, clear as day. The faces of the people I had killed. My breathing quickened and I broke out in a cold sweat. Eito really did have the potential to be the best assassin in the world. His ability to drive people into dead ends and make them wish they were dead with words alone was unparalleled. It's not so bad to be caught if I get to see you looking like that. But I'm nowhere near done yet. Don't think you can get away from that ugly soul of yours, even for a moment. I'll be sure to remind you of your sin from now on. Every single day. I could feel the strength leaving my body as Eito laughed at the top of his voice. I thought I'd finally be able to relax after defeating the sponsor and ending the game. I was wrong. My real suffering was only just beginning. After killing Eito, he came back with a firm hand on my ankle, ready to drag me down into hell with him. My killing game wasn't over yet. Holy shit! She's so fucking hot, you guys! Tsubasa's so fucking hot! Damn, okay, yeah, fuck the interrogation, I guess. It happened so quickly, I barely knew what was going on. Tsubasa picked up the knife I had dropped and lunged forward, and slit Eito's throat with it. Damn, she's a real one for that one.
Tsubasa!
Don't you dare bully Takumi.
I love when Eito bullies Takumi.
My sweet Takumi.
He's rotten.
Tsubasa. Anyone who dares to hurt him is going to have to answer to me.
Yeah, Eito's dead now. You, all of you, are such ugly monsters. Eito coughed up blood and collapsed to the ground, and within a few seconds he stopped breathing. Okay, that's over then. Tsubasa! I ran over and held her in a tight embrace. I'm sorry. We were supposed to ask him for more information. But I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't bear to see you in so much pain. No need to apologize, Tsubasa. If you hadn't jumped in, I'd have done the same thing. 3 cheers for Miss Kawana. The sponsor got what was coming to him, and it feels so good.
Vengeance for Takimaru!
Someone like that doesn't deserve to live.
I approve of anything Mistress Tsubasa does. Besides, this is the perfect end to a killing game.
The perfect end?
Killing games just love to drag out the story for as long as possible, and then suddenly drop the ending on you with zero fanfare. You know, without answering any of the subplots it was alluding to the whole time. It's not a real killing game these days if it doesn't end super abruptly. That's why this is the perfect end to our killing game. I'm here all day for it.
And so the invader hunt ended abruptly, in a perfect killing game style, 60 days after it began. As relieved as I was, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't bothered by the many unanswered questions left behind. But there was no time for us to run around trying to solve those mysteries now. The game was over. That meant we had more important matters to deal with. With our eyes keenly focused on the prize of a true happy ending, we quickly moved toward our next objective.
Unfortunately, Eito Atsuki's cryptoglobin is not strong enough to power the pod.
Right. I didn't think it would be that easy. We had drained all the blood out of Eito's body and pumped it into the escape pod's fuel tank. But it still wasn't enough.
Even though he was so strong, Eito's cryptoglobin is totally useless.
If you really think about it, 80% of his strength came from those bees.
Speaking of the bees, I have analyzed their remains and discovered something. They're the type of combat organism, or school invader, to use your name for them.
So those bees used to be human?
I hypothesize that the first sponsor found and attacked a combat organism factory. From there, they must have coerced the manufacturers into creating these bee-like units with enhanced power and functionality.
But why did the bees die all at once when the sponsor broke the rules?
Perhaps because of a divine pact to prevent the sponsor from harming the participants without due cause.
Divine pact?
A wish made to God, if you will. Do not also offer something in return when making a wish. Do you not also offer something in return when making a wish to your God? I'll be a good girl, so please let Father's surgery be a success. Things like that.
So in this case, I won't harm the players without due cause, so please grant these bees great strength. The sponsor, no, the people who built these bees made a wish like that.
A God granted them that wish? So God really exists? The strong belief is that He exists is key. Divine blood grows in strength by binding itself to emotions, and the strongest feeling in this world is devotion.
God, you say? That scale's too grand for a little guy like me to comprehend. Just who was that first sponsor anyway?
They're still completely shrouded in mystery.
Sorry, guys. If I hadn't killed Eito... It wasn't your fault, Tsubasa. No one's trying to blame you for anything. That's right. We're really grateful for what you did.
Mistress Tsubasa, can I comfort you with the longest, deepest kiss you ever had? Can I? I really want to.
Let's just forget about Eito. The killing game's over now anyway. If the first sponsor was a zombie like we theorized, it was still possible they could come back at any point. However, the bees had been their strongest weapon. We're dead now. Without those bees, we could definitely take out the sponsor by ourselves. There was nothing to be afraid of anymore. What we need right now is more cryptoglobin to fully power the escape pod. And we have a perfect candidate for them who can provide us with that. Right, the Squad Zero commander, Dao Sha. We have to find a way to beat him and take his cryptoglobin. Commune, have you finished developing the poison that can help with that?
Who do you think I am? It was already done and dusted off a while ago. So we can beat Dao Sha now? Indeed, so long as you proceed with caution. My poison will break down his invincible defense, but Dao Sha will still be a formidable foe.
We have to come up with a foolproof strategy to beat him. when he shows up at the academy, whenever that may be. After our meeting, we started preparing for our battles against Dalsha. And then the night fell. And there, I finally got the fire started, everyone.
I cast fire.
We lit a bonfire in the schoolyard as a memorial for all our friends who had lost their lives in the invader hunt. Closing our eyes, we observed a moment of silence and mourning. Yoshika, Mogo, Kurara, Eva, her fight against the sponsor is finally over.
Mother, may you rest in peace. Have no fear, my sister and I will be fine by ourselves.
Sorry for making you ingest that poison, Kiyoshika. I hope this fire can ease some of your pain. Thank you for protecting us, Mr. Yakushiji.
We're only alive because of you.
Thank you for sacrificing yourself to save us too, Shoma.
Mistress Haruko, thanks for deigning to hang out with someone like me. Thanks for being my friend.
Haruko, we did it. You protected us all. If Haruko hadn't set up the anti-sponsor alliance, we'd all have perished in the invader hunt. Not just her, everyone else who died after her became lights of hope that guided the 8 of us to where we were now. We mourned the souls of those who had died in this game for many hours, but we knew we couldn't mourn forever. We still had a war to fight. All right, everyone. It's time to dry our tears and discuss what to do for the next battle. Press through the pain and look to the future. Everyone wiped their tears away at my rallying call and looked up. We got some food and beverages from the cafeteria and began our war council. It was clear everyone was simply trying to put on a brave front at first, but we ate and drank and started to cheer up for real. Pretty soon, it was just like old times.
The way your festivals are held is truly intriguing. Such a different culture from ours.
Dance with me, commune! I'll teach you how we did it back in the Tokyo residential complex.
Takumi, we can't let them outshine us. Let's dance till we drop. I'll teach you how to do the lambada.
The one with all those sensual hip movements? Yeah. Go dance with yourself.
Not gonna lie, I've never been to a party like this before. Mostly because I never get invited to cultural festivals or sports meets.
With me around, you'll never be shunned like that again. Let's hang out every day and talk about everything under the sun.
Brother dearest, I want to play with fireworks. Can we use the Gift-O-Matic to make some?
That's my brilliant little sister for you. We'll make the biggest and brightest firework display anyone's ever seen.
After that, we kept chatting about anything that came to our minds, never running out of topics for conversation. Some kept drinking and eating, others dozed off as they grew tired. We all had fun in our own ways until late into the night. I opened my eyes to a blue sky unfurling in every direction.
Oh, that's right. Last night.
We talked until it was almost dawn. Then we decided we wanted to see the sunrise together. It was so nice that I decided to lie down and apparently ended up dozing off. My foggy brain turned idle thoughts over in my head, and as I got up, I felt a strange presence behind me. I quickly whirled around, only to see something that made me doubt my eyes.
What the?
Hey, this is what happens when you sleep outside.
Dalsha!
Falling asleep all sprawled out in the open like this in the midst of a war. Not the most sensible idea.
How did Dalsha get into the school? What happened to the alarm? What's going on? I was completely overwhelmed with confusion. Takumi, you're already up? Morning. Oh man, we overslept and missed the sunrise. Dalsha! Excuse me, but what is with this level of excitement first thing in the morning? Invader! Invader alert! Wake up, everyone! What's going on? How did you get through without tripping the alarm? Alarm? What are you talking about? As we were debating, the others showed up one by one. How did Dalsha get into the school? Is the alarm down? It is likely he
anything.
That is very educational, but why are you so familiar with the security system?
Before defecting, I was the head of intelligence department, in charge of analyzing the school's defenses.
Huh.
I'm shooketh. Little lolly shrine maiden over here was a former enemy? You must be the maiden sage commune. You have fallen far from the light of God. I suppose you must have your reasons, but for now I show no mercy to any who makes an enemy of me. You shall perish alongside these invaders. Damn it, I wasn't expecting to have to fight him like this. All that prep work was for nothing. Now we're going to be wiped out. But just as that thought went through my mind, 1 minute. That is all you get. Go get yourselves ready for battle. Do not disappoint me. With that, Dalshaw turned away and put some distance between us. Looks like we've been saved by his code of chivalry.
Huh?
He did mention he didn't like to do sneak attacks before, right?
Fighting fair and square. I'm a fan.
Not so much when we're the ones about to fight him. We'll go with that strategy we discussed before. His cryptoglobin is what we need to finally escape the school. Once we get our infusers ready, the decisive battle began.
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond release! It is I, the paragon of warfare, Dalshaw! I have come! Let us begin. Come and prepare to die.
I will take care of his invincible defense. The rest of you stick to the plan.
Thanks, commune.
Consider it done. I'll protect my little sister.
Our strategy is to make him step on that thing we rigged up yesterday, right?
This is a battle of wits, so kill your impulses and stay calm, everyone.
Here we go. Yeah! All right, my turn. That's it. I've got this. Ha! Say when. There! Got it! My turn!
I'm good to go. This may hurt. Time for me to move. Such a beautiful death.
Okay, there's no one on that side.
I'm good whenever. Let's roll. I'm taking the wheel. Don't try to stop me. We did it! Let's go! Drop dead!
Okay, have to me take that one down. I gotta clear the other side so we won't have to worry about our defense while we're in the trap.
How's this? Ready when you are. Hi-ya! Leave it to me. Ah!
Fuck.
aren't they?
I'm good whenever. Don't try to stop me.
Okay, we're gonna have Yugami sacrifice himself.
I never thought they'd be this good.
Okay, okay. What a nuisance!
I'm not finished yet. I'm not going down alone. An excellent display.
Good job, Yugami.
I'm ready.
I guess I'm up. I'll blow you away! Okay, okay. Ha! Here goes. Out of the way, pest!
I'll do my best!
Say when. Good to go.
One last strike!
Leave it to me. I'll help.
Thanks. Let's go. That's it. I've got this. Take this!
Okay, lure him over there. Just. Oh no, he's going for the zombie.
This doesn't look good.
Ah! I guess I'm up. Ha! Hardly a challenge.
Good job, Ema.
Let's go. There! Good to go.
I'll never surrender. I'll patch you up.
Let's do this.
Come on.
I'm prepped and ready. I'll help.
Thanks. Ready when you are.
I'm taking the wheel. I'll pretend I appreciate the help.
Come on over here.
Come on. Come on. I don't know if I can make it. What's going on? It's time. Take this, old man.
This is poison gas?
The effect of the poison will take some time to set in. Fall back and regroup for now.
Hey, Yugami, come back,
to the
buddy.
front line.
You did good.
I never would have guessed there was a poison that could work on me. All my vaunted defense has come crumbling down.
Don't turn tail and run just because your invincibility's gone. We urgently need you to die for us.
Now why would I run? I have been waiting to be cornered like this my entire life. I have always fought to die in battle.
To die?
To die on the battlefield is the fate of all true warriors. Do you not also long for the pleasure of an honorable death?
Absolutely not. All we want
is to live.
Life and death are but two sides of the same coin. For you to live, you must put your enemy to death. Now, the time has come. Kill me to gain the life you so deeply desire. To battle!
Let's do this! One last strike! Okay.
I've got this. All good.
Thanks. My turn! One last strike!
Whenever you're ready.
How are the others doing?
Here goes!
I'm all set.
Let's get to the killing.
I'm good whenever. Let's roll. Locked and loaded. Ah! Let's ready when you are. Out of the way. Leave it to me. How's this? We did it!
I'm good to go.
Leave it to me.
I guess I'm up.
I can't wait. I'll kill them all!
I'm dead
Okay,
tired.
okay! I'll blow you away! Here goes! Ha! Okay, okay! Out of the way, pest!
I'm ready. How's this? Ugh, I'll do my best. Ready? Aim. I'm feeling weaker. I'm prepped and ready. Leave it to me. I'll help.
I owe you.
Good to go! Here! Got it! Here we go! Good to go!
It's killing game time! Drop dead! Okay, your turn now. Ready when you are. Don't try to stop me.
To battle! To battle!
I'm taking the wheel. How's this? Ready when you are. Let's roll.
Rocker doesn't take damage from him, so
I'm
she's
good
the best one to
whenever.
have do this.
Don't try to
Anyone
stop
else
me.
would take damage.
Ready when you are. Let's roll. Leave it to me. Hi-ya! I'm good with how's this?
Fuck, more are coming.
This doesn't look good. I barely have any strength left.
My turn. I've got this.
One last strike!
Take care of the rest.
Leave it to me. Take this. I'm taking the weak out of the way. Locked and loaded. Hi-ya! Leave it to me. Take this. I'm good when out of the way.
What's going on? I barely have any strength left. I can still fight. All good.
Thanks.
Leave it to me. Ready when you are. Just a quick drop-off. I'm taking the wheel.
Take a potion, Tsubasa. I should have had you do this earlier. I forgot about the potion.
Leave it to me.
Let's do this.
One last strike!
I'm taking the wheel. Don't try to stop me. Leave it to me out of the way.
I will never tolerate this game implying that Tsubasa is weak ever again. I have turned her into a war goddess. I have turned Tsubasa into a war goddess.
So I've lost. The time of my destruction is upon me. But I have no regrets. I die a warrior.
I still don't get it. Deep down, doesn't everyone want to keep on living?
No.
In this world, sometimes death is more constructive than continuing to live.
Oh, I thought of something really mean to say. After Takumi said, doesn't everyone want to keep living? I just thought, Nozomi's mom didn't. That was mean. That was fucking mean, okay?
When I defied that woman, I was ousted from my position as a hero, imprisoned. I despaired of dying in that emptiness. I am truly grateful you all appeared. Because now I can die on the battlefield as a warrior.
I understand the value of a warrior's death. I have a dog that is currently dying of old age, and I keep discussing how I want to plan a funeral for her. And my mom keeps saying no because she thinks it's weird to have a funeral for a dog. But I just keep saying we could set up a little coffin. We could get one of those like framed portraits of her with like a ring of flowers around it. I could call everyone she knows, like the dog sitter and the dog groomer. And also, I have been asking around to see if I could find someone who would be willing to fire off 2 shots from a gun as a military salute because I want the dog to have stolen valor. Apparently it's illegal to have someone just randomly fire off 2 gunshots in your backyard in my state because when they go up in the air, they're gonna come back down and they might kill someone.
Thank you for fighting honorably.
You could have massacred us if you'd opted for a sneak attack instead.
Yeah. I'm glad you were the last enemy we had to face.
It was an honor to have you as my last opponents as well. You are all true warriors. Now, finish me off like the warriors you are, and enjoy your reward of life.
What the fuck? Where is she coming from?
Fashness.
Kill something, bitch! Oh, god fucking damn it.
Foolish old man. Why would you think to let these invaders live?
Fashness! You're still alive!
I thought we blew you up with that bomb.
You really presumed I could be killed by your paltry weaponry? Certainly, I was a little scratched up, but I have since made a full recovery, thanks to the blood of this old bag of bones.
Fashness spit her words out angrily and crushed Alshaz's remains underfoot.
Are you crazy? Stepping on your own ally like that?
Surely nothing I do now can be as crazy as what you have already done. I heard from that so-called sponsor about your little killing game.
The sponsor was leaking information about us to Veshness?
The invader hunt? How dare you treat my adorable pets as targets for some mindless sport? Nevertheless, your indiscriminate killing spree has also given me some unexpected benefits.
Like what?
Solidarity, fostered by hate. You have angered so many people that my army has grown larger and more unified than before.
Yeah, I feel like there's no better way to foster military propaganda to rally people to enlist than, hey, they have a point system. They're literally killing us for points in a game. That will incite people to take up arms.
We are the strongest we've ever been. All of us fueled by an intense hatred for you vile invaders. You, on the other hand, are dwindling in numbers. Our next attack will certainly end in your untimely demise. Just wait. The day will soon come when my army levels this school to the ground. And all of you with it.
With that declaration, Veshness turned her back on us. With no regard for us standing there dumbfounded, she calmly left. Can I please, for the love of God, spend my BP points to level people up? All I want is a little bit of free time to fucking get some potions, get some skills, and level the fuck up. Please! Please! Oh, whatever, fuck it. I'm gonna save here. Day 87. 13 days and 2 choices left of this timeline before I can go back to Gaku being alive. I'll see you next week. Until next time, show's over.